Welcome to I'm Bad at Eve, Frigate PvP episode 1. There's two videos here, because I had to remember to hit record on my recording program. And I win the second one, I lose the first one. I'm just going to go over what I did wrong, what I could maybe do better the next time. So the first fight is, first of all, it's just against the Federation Navy Comet, which I think, you know, a pretty decent chance. But he managed to get me webbed down pretty quickly and then move outside my my range. My first main mistake would be not to launch my drone. I'm terrible with drones. I always forget to launch my drones, and when I do remember to launch them, I usually leave them behind. So he's out of my range and I'm kind of trying to plink away at him. I keep, I think, Void in for quite a while actually, before I switch my ammo over to antimatter. I should have switched over to null, which would give me even longer range, but again, I didn't think at the time. So I've got a dual rep Incursus here, and I'm able to tank both this Federation Navy Comet and the Condor, which has come in reasonably well. I am running a little bit low on cap, but that's why we have the cap booster there, and that keeps me running. I'm starting to blink away at the Comet, so I think maybe I have a chance here. Perhaps I should have stopped focusing on the Comet and focused on his drones. That would have been a better idea at the time, because they're what's actually doing most of the damages to me. But I stick on him, for better or for worse. And he's having trouble breaking my tank. He's getting close a few times, but with the two reppers I'm able to hold him off. But then again, I am bad at Eve, and I forgot to bring enough cap charges. I only brought, I think, 4 or 5 for some reason, so I run out, and without cap rechargers I lose my reps. Without reps I can't hold at all. I get a little bit of cap in, so I can get one cycle off on my armor repper, but it's just not enough. Given if I had more cap charges, if I'd gone after the drones, or if I'd switched to a better long range ammo, maybe I would have survived. But at least I got my pod out. And it's only a 10mm fit ship, roughly. This time I scanned down a Tristan on one of the sites, and as I landed, he was sitting on the gate. I think I might have scanned down a Tristan in the gate, who was also on scan, and this guy arrived at the same time. So I tackle him, and I start fighting. This time I remember to launch my drone straight away. And I just pretty much just keep hitting approach and running towards him while blapping away. I've also remembered to bring cap charges. When I brought this ship there and I put about 10 or so in, thinking that's probably going to be enough. Their Navy cap charge 400, so I only need 1 to basically refill my entire cap. So it's just a case of waiting until they get nice and low and then firing it. It takes about 10 or 15 seconds to reload. I think it's like 12 seconds. Which is usually plenty of time. I take a few pot shots at his drones, thinking this time maybe we could need to remove them off the field, but they're just going too fast and I don't have ammo that has got better tracking. What I could have done would be put my drone on their drones, and that might have been a quick way of getting rid of them, but I realised quite quickly I'm not going to take down his drones, so I figured I'll just focus on getting him. I've realised by this point he is probably got an ancillary armor repper, judging by the way he's able to hold my my fire. But the problem with ancillaries is, of course, once they're out of nanite repair pace, they take about 60 seconds to reload. So it's just a case of holding out until he has to reload his, and then there's nothing he can do. He's neuting me, so it is a little bit harder to manage my cap, and occasionally I do run out of cap and have to drop a rep. But against 1 rep, I'm able to hold on reasonably well. His friend, I think, who was perhaps in the site, has maybe bounced off to a planet and back, comes in, so I think why not, I'll go after him. I'm sure I still have enough cap charges. I'm back up to full armor, my shield's regenning. So I burn over to him, get him pointed. Accidentally point a drone, actually, but you know, I am bad at this game. Get my point actually onto the Tristan and start working my way through him. I figure he's probably fit somewhat the same way, so if I can take one, I can probably take the other. I think he's doing a bit more damage because he obliterates my armor fairly quickly, so I have both my Reapers running. He's got that newt on me. I think the last guy, his newt was on a little bit later, so I was able to manage my cap a bit easier, but this guy is really newting me down quite heavily. A Rifter shows up. I figure he's actually with the Tristans, so I lock him up and get ready, but I haven't actually done anything yet because he is shooting me. Turns out I think he isn't. He's just independent. He just kind of came in, thought he was getting in the fight. He realizes quickly he's not going to break my tank, even against a Tristan and a Rifter. I'm able to hold off. It is a bit tight sometimes with cap, as you can see there. I almost ran out. But then the Rifter does something strange, and I think decides to try and attack the Tristan, or even the Tristan decides just to kill him because he can, and suddenly he's dead. If I'd maybe put a drone on him, I probably could have gotten the kill mail, but then again, who really cares about kill mails? At this point I realise he has me webbed, but he dropped the point, so I thought maybe he was trying to get away, so I burn towards him as fast as I can. Then he points me again, so I don't know if maybe he just capped out and dropped his point, or was trying to escape. I know I'm able to tank him, since I'm able to tank him and a Rifter, and I've already tanked a probably similar fit to one before. I think this guy perhaps has better skills. He's able to hit it a little bit harder. I'm thinking to myself, I must be running low on cap charges soon, but it looks like his ancillary armor ripper is eventually run out of 9 repair paste, and that's the end of him. That's the main danger of using ancillaries. They give you a bit more rep per, but once you run out of 9 repair paste, they take 60 seconds to reload, and in a frigate fight, 60 seconds is a frigate fight.